This subconscious healing meditation was conducted by myself, Vivien, and my husband, Eduardo. We are both subconscious and intuitive life coaches. For the conduction of the subconscious healing meditation, we are using the Enlighten Me machine, which is a frequency generator and helps us to support the healing. Before we start the healing meditation, make sure to be in an uninterrupted space. Have a glass of water handy and take in a couple of deep breaths in order to calm down your nervous system and to relax.
Okay, and fasten your seatbelts. We're gonna go a little deeper here. And what I'm feeling is that right now, if you have some water, you could drink a little water, you could just shake yourself out a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Just just move a little bit. Yeah. And we're going to go deeper on the concept of time. It still feels good. And remember, once again, these are limiting beliefs, denied aspects, false statements that just let them come up. Even if you don't feel them, just imagine the words going into the sun, into a black hole, or once again, you can imagine a white tornado just taking these things out. And then we'll bring in the energy of, once again, of this EM, just like an antenna, all those beautiful stones. You could hear little stones rattling around in there. It's more than a box of rocks. And this is heavy, as I mentioned before. You can get good exercise. That's why I need two hands. So as I feel into this, I want to feel into the group. This is the concept of time. And you can do this with your eyes open or closed. If you're driving or at work, you probably want to keep your eyes open. And but get into a breathing rhythm. Just get into a breathing rhythm again. You could breathe in for about 3 or 4 seconds, hold, and breathe out. I'm just going to clear any ego, anybody's energy. Yeah, and you could unattach if you had something on your awareness, a friend, a person, an appointment. Just let that go for now. Just put that on the shelf, energetic shelf, whatever. And this is the concept of time. As I feel into the group's energy, I wasted my time. Just allow that to fly up. This energy, the frequency, however you feel it. The next one is I wasted my life. That's a false statement. I felt it right in the core, right here. I may have to go on later and do a little more deeper work for myself. Just allow that to go. Taking a breath. And if it really hits you like me, you could even laugh. Break it up. No, I love myself. Everything's been perfect. My journey. I've wasted my life. Allow that to go. There we go. The next one is I can't handle a schedule. I can't handle time. There's an energy that says it makes me crazy being on the clock. Even though it might be true, we don't have to be, haunted by that. We don't have that in our awareness. Time makes me crazy being on the clock. Just allow that energy to go. I'm always late. I'm always late. Oh, yes. If you feel it heavy, like Kimberly said, I feel it pretty heavy. I didn't know these were big. Yeah, just allow it to go. Just go. If you have other tools, you could bring them or write them down and work on them later. I'm always late. Some of these are also generational, so just feel that. You might even think of your parents or family who might have said that, and just know, allow that energy. Just think about them real quick and just know, thank you. Thank you for the lessons. And just allow it to go into the sun and bring in love. Let's go a bit deeper here. This one says, it's a continuation of the last one. Because I was late, I'm a loser.
I feel it because I'm always running late. I'm a loser.
Just allow it to come up and go. And here's another one. It's a comparison with other people because I'm always late. Like compared to somebody else, it says I'm lazy and stupid. Whoa, totally false. Allow that to go. Because I'm always late. Compared to others, I'm lazy and stupid. Nope. Let that ignorance go into the sun. Taking a breath again. We're helping you make energetic shifts also. I'll never be on time. I can never be a winner. I can never be a winner. I can't win. And here's one about money. I've lost so much money because I've been late and I hate myself. Whoa, just let that go. I've lost so much money because I've been late and I hate myself. Nope. Time is not my friend. Time is out to get me. Allow that to go. Along with this, like being late, there's an energy here that says, people know I can't be relied upon. Allow it to go. I'm always the last one. Allow this to go. This next one is a funny one. The energy collectively that says, I always burn my food because I don't pay attention to the time. Just allow it to go. And Rochelle, I know you bake cakes, so you've got to pay particular attention to time. Any other accidents or oops, just let this go. Just laugh it off. I always burn my food because I don't pay attention to time. Just let it go. It's okay to have crispy eggs or have a charcoaled chicken every once in a while. Charcoal is good for you. Let it go.
So when I'm feeling that's
Go ahead, Vivien. What do you feel?
I'm protesting against time. I'm defiant. I'm defiant. I'm protesting against time.
Yeah, just let that energy go.
Yeah.
Beautiful. The next one is interesting. I don't know if I've said this one. It's not my time. It's almost like it's not my time to shine. It's not my time to shine. Just allow that energy to go. I'm feeling this in my core, right here. And I feel it in my head. Then I'm feeling the next one in my head because the next one says, it's not my time to live my life purpose. Ouch. We're going deep here, people. Vivien set the stage, and we're going a little bit deeper now. And these are false. Just allow these lies, these false messages to come out of the body, wherever they're at. If they're in your DNA from family, this next one, wow, this one already, they're coming to me quicker now, but it's not time to love myself. I don't have the time to love myself. Allow that to go. And continue with your breathing. Stay in the present moment. I don't have the time to love myself. Allow that false statement. Don't dwell on it. Don't agree with it. Just let it go. I don't have time to put myself first. It's saying that everybody else matters but you. Allow that to go. I don't have time to put myself first. Allow it to go. Taking a breath, continue with the breathing. There we go. I can't live without time. It also means I can't live without a watch, a clock, looking at the time. I can't live without time. Ah, I feel that in my chest. I feel it here. So just allow it to go. If I don't pay attention to time, other people will think I'm crazy. Allow that energy to go. Great, you're doing fine. The next one says, it's okay to be addicted to time. That sounds funny. It almost sounds like a chocolate, like you're addicted to like a substance or chocolate. Like it almost seems like obsessive, like it's okay to have OCD with looking at the time. Many of us have done it and it's okay, just let it go. Let go of that false statement. It's okay to be addicted. That's false. Just let it go. Okay, this next one, it's funny again. I get some funny ones coming up here. I'm going to be late to my own funeral. Yeah. Yeah, Kimberly, keep breathing. It's all right. We can talk about the letter. Like, if we're having a hard time with it, just keep breathing. This next one, like I said, it's funny. I'm going to be late to my own funeral. It's a societal phrase, at least in the US. I'm going to be late to my own funeral. Let that ridiculous statement go. And there's another societal one that says, fashionably late is okay, like to a party. They always say that, oh, it's okay to be fashionably late. No, you just arrive right on time when you're supposed to, whether if it's, right at the time when it starts or whenever. Fashionably late. Allow that to go. Allow that to go. I knew this guy who would show up all the time, like 2 hours late. My friend and I, my really good friend Robbie, we had another friend. His friend would show up 2 hours late to any event, and he said he was always fashionably late. Well, 2 hours, the event was over. So some people take it to heart, so to speak. And it's ridiculous, but that's what happens. Taking a breath again. We're just going to go for a few more here, then we're going to put some truth in. So just stay in this space again. And it's okay, like as if you're working, multitasking. Hey, it's okay, it's all good. There's just a couple more here. Without time, without the physical clock or the time, I don't exist. Like I'm going to disappear. Let that go. Yeah. There's another one here that says, without time, I'm going to miss my favorite TV show, or I'm going to miss something. I'm going to miss out on life. Many shows are recorded now, but I'm going to miss out on life somehow. by not checking the time. No, just let that go. You'll show up right on time. And there's one more here. We'll finish with one more. Just taking a breath again, just breathe out. Yeah. Yeah, Shanta here said it's a cultural joke. Indian timing, never on time. Oh, yes. Just even on that one, let's get rid of the cultural ones. Like she said, from Indian timing, never on time. And people laugh about it, but then they start believing these cultural jokes. So just breathe in, just even if we've heard it, just let it go. No, poof. I released that from my DNA, from my lineage. Just put a tornado, white tornado around you. Imagine your DNA, 1, 2, and 3. Just throw that energy into the sun. It might sound funny, but after a while, people start believing it, and it's just an ignorance that goes from one generation to the next. So what's the final limiting belief declare here for all of us here? It says that without time, without believing in time, the universe does not exist. That's absolutely false. Just allow it to go. I'm seeing like a clock and the cogs. Without this, the universe is not here. How do we measure things? No, just let it go. Get rid of the details. There we go. Just taking a breath, gently breathe out. Just start returning to the space. You can start even opening your eyes. We'll be bringing in some truth in a moment here, but let's just come back to the space. Drink some water. Move around a little bit if you want. Do a cartwheel if you can. It's all good. We can just bring in some truth if you want to go back and forth or whatever you feel. We're going to just bring in some truth here. We're just going to go a few more minutes here. The first truth about time or whatever we feel we talked about today is that my timing is perfect. Interesting, it still has the word time in there. My timing is perfect. Whatever it means, just let it come in. My timing is perfect. Allow that to permeate your mental, physical, spiritual, emotional. Every layer of your body. Imagine every cell of your body having a little door and that beautiful message. My timing is perfect. The next one says, I am perfect. I am perfect in this moment. Just breathe it in. And the next one here, the next truth. It says, I am pure love. And I'm getting like the image of like the seasons, like the flowers blooming in spring, because it shows us time. Time was important, I guess, for men to learn, men and women to learn years ago or ages ago, the seasons so they could plant crops. But then I saw like it really became the days of the weeks, the months, and that got chopped up into hours, minutes, seconds, milliseconds, da, 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 da. But it's saying that there's a beautiful energy there that just is like, I'm like a blooming flower. Yeah, one thing that Vivien has really showed me is that just like to really take my time because I'm in the world, they might call it, she's laughing a little bit, see? They call it a type A personality, like I'm on the go, 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 I gotta multitask, I gotta do 10 things. Next thing you know, I'm breaking a plate here, I'm dropping a glass, because I'm washing dishes kind of fast and looking this way, and the soap, it just flies out of my hand. I kid you not, it happened to me like 3 weeks ago or 4. I kept breaking a lot of mugs, a lot of cups. And that was the message for me to slow down. Was it yesterday? I broke 2 plates. There was a plate on the top of the counter, and Vivien said, grab a plate. And I said, oh, we're going to be late for this event. We were like 10 minutes till. I grabbed the plate. I looked this way. I hit the other plate, and they both broke. And that's the first time, maybe the second time I broke a plate in a year. But it was like, oh my goodness. And we just laughed. I said, you know what? The universe, like, I'm being told by God, the universe, I'm being told, like, slow down. Taking a breath. So for all of us, just realize that anytime we're in a rush energy, like slow down because you don't want to step in a hole. You don't want to, how many people have watched like people walking with their cell phones, if it's happening to you, you're walking and you trip on something, you hit a pole, boink, right? We're just a little too quick. So that feels good for now.
Yeah, I'm also feeling the truth that I don't have to go with time, like
Okay.
with the time that other people have in mind, or like with time, with the time that society sets up, like has constructed. I don't have to go with time. I also don't have to go against time. I allow myself to do the things that are in my highest good, to live my life purpose in my own divine timing. And that is that feeling of surrendering to the flow, to
Absolutely.
the flow of life, like to the flow that is already inside. And yeah.
And Shanta says divine timing. Absolutely. Yeah,
Divine
beautiful.
timing. So that was coming through to surrender to the flow rather than to the control of time. I have to control. It's coming from the mind, from the ego mind. I have to control timing, the time. I have to go with it or against it, or like that type of control. We just let that go and we surrender to our own divine timing, knowing that it's okay to do things that are in our highest good in our own time.
Beautiful. I love it. And Christine says that today's topic was relevant for her at the moment. And I'm sure it was out for a lot of us. I mean, thank you for admitting that, because sometimes we don't realize that. And Vivien said about time, I really didn't know how deep what we're gonna talk about. And also Kimberly, when she was talking about having a hard time to breathe with some of these, it's almost like a gut punch, like you get, and you can go deeper on your own later if you need to, or you know. So how do you want to close today?
Just gonna check everybody's energy. You can also imagine like a golden and white tornado to come from the bottom of your feet up to your head, and just like take anything and use rituals with it. Actually, it feels really clear within that group as well.
Oh, Kimberly said that was great. Thank you both. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, everyone, for coming. You're absolutely welcome. Eduardo and myself, Vivien, are also giving personal sessions. Feel free to check out our websites, thenewintuitive.org as well as truephoenixlife.com, to get the first session for free. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Bye for now.